Hello and welcome, and this is gonna be, I swear, a quick flip through of this deck, Queen of the Moon Oracle. I wanted to pick up a deck with moon references because I would like to know more about that. Wow, that sounds very professional. But and I was really eyeing the Moonology deck, but I saw comparison between these two, I mean this one and the Moonology on the Truth in Tarot, Truth in Story. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna link her channel down below because that was very helpful, and I decided that even though I really like the aesthetic of the other one, the words and the keywords just work much better for me in this one. So I don't have a bag for this one yet because I'm waiting on some fabrics, but pretty much this is the box. Nothing special. It's a rock pool deck, if that means anything for anyone. I actually like the guidebook. It's colored. I mean, it's always a fun addition, but though I don't really care for either way, it just works for me. But I like the little description part where it gives you a few explanation behind the bird picked for the card, and a bit longer one, but they are all useful. So I only did one reading today, which I posted on Instagram. I picked a card, and I haven't worked with it a lot, but I liked the one. And I think I forgot to put the cards back in order, which I should have done, but please excuse me while I'm not gonna do that. You know what? It doesn't matter. If you pick up the deck, you see. If you don't pick up the deck, you won't see anyway. So pretty much, I don't think with an oracle deck the order matters that much anyways. So just a quick flip through so you can see the cards, because I think that's always useful to see the images and the artwork before getting a decks. Getting a deck. What was that? So maybe it would be useful, but this is gonna be like a little test if you can see the differences, because as you can see, the moon phases are in the right corner, and the names for it is written above the keyword. Can you see? I'm trying to show, hopefully it shows up. It's waxing moon, no, waxing crescent. I'm trying to check it in the screen. So yeah, anyway, so this is Realization, which was part of the reading, and I kind of liked, I saw this one previously, kind of like the keyhole, and that you can, you know, step from one word to the other if you realize something, because knowledge is power and it helps you transition. This is Growth with I think it's an egg sort of. It's a collage deck, by the way, so it's digital art and actual photographs manipulated into an art, I think. But what do I know about digital art? Not much. So, but this is Growth, which has the roots and everything. I should not stop explaining stuff because it's gonna take forever. By the way, the backs remind me of the flag of the European Union, and that's just kind of makes me not like I have against anything the EU. It's nothing like that. It just gives me political vibes. Nourishment. Yeah, I'm gonna shut up. Nourishment. The moon is cheese and food and water, which is awesome. It's waxing crescent, which doesn't mean anything for me at the moment, but I think, by the way, this deck can be used without knowing anything about the moon phases. The path with a little lantern up, to a different world, to a portal. Assessing. Abundance. With foxes and animals and the moon, and it's kind of empressy vibes, to be honest. Acceptance, which is, yeah, it's kind of powerful, isn't it? Because we should freaking accept each other finally. But it's also the sparkle between the two hands. Do you accept what others trying to give you? Because it's not as easy as it sounds. Action. With the flowery looking ballet dancer. Self-love. I don't really know why self-love has a bird nesty hairstyle, but maybe it's exactly because I'm being judgy. I shouldn't be. If someone wants to run around with a flowery bird nesty hair, they should be allowed to do that. I should not be like, because that's judgy, and they should love themselves. And yes, see, I'm learning something. Self-reflection is a really good one. It has the Gemini twin energy, but also that, you know, you can see that what she sees in the mirror being almost swallowed by the water is not what's actually happening. It's Eight of Swords vibes. Pleasure. Pleasure. Nice. Balance. Interesting, balancing all the different moon phases. Purity with all the whites. Though most of the whites are from snow, which is interesting. But it just reminds me of virgin snow. That's one of the, I don't know why, but it's such a good feeling to walk into virgin snow. But yeah, interesting. Beginnings. It's kind of similar to the first one, with the stepping through a portal kind of vibe, but it's actually, it really highlights the new, the positive, the better version, because you step from the wintry to the spring, which sometimes it's not fair on winter. Let's be honest, winter is awesome, unless it's coming. Creation with the, not maps, but the architects. Oh boy. Yeah, English. What is English? Anyway, it could be a papyrus, could be a book, anything that you create. The void with the dark moon. And she's just lying there. I'm assuming not just taking a nap. Fate is another empressy. I mean, really, with the being pregnant with the bird. But I like all the little lines on the moon, makes it digital. And I kinda see that, having faith in the next generation, that they can fix what we screwed up, or to be more nicer, to that they will do better than we did. Trust. Oh, so there are two people, right? Yeah, two naked people in a in an egg, a glass egg. But you're trusting your parents that they're gonna take care of you, and vice versa, that they're trusting that you're gonna be something awesome. Interesting. Blossoming. See, like blossoming, it can be anything. It's the flower moon, that's why the name. But it can be you becoming you. Or you can just, you know, in an Eight of Pentacles ways, you can practice what you know, what you like, and getting better at it. And definitely has the violin and the music and the creative vibes, which I really like. Extremes. Yeah, see kids, don't read too much. It's not gonna be good for you. I don't know what I'm saying. Hot moon. Okay, I didn't know that there was such a thing as hot moon. But it's a hot day for sure here. And yeah, anything can be bad if you overdone it. Because it's in the night, but this person is like sweating like crazy. They can't read, and they have a glass of it looks like icy water, but it just looks like there's a fiery atmosphere outside because it's just so hot. Too hot, too cold, not the best one. Change. Oh, interesting. With the monochromy. No, not monochrome, duochromy color scheme. Oh, look at me using words. Another egg. I don't know what's with people with oracle cards and eggs. I would like to know why. Thunder moon is change. Yeah, I like that one. Because the storm is bringing change. Fruition. Okay, she has... I'm sorry, I'm gonna call it a bird nest again, but not in a judgmenty way, just bird nesty way. A harvest moon. That, see, sometimes the moon's name is making more sense if you don't know what to do with a keyword. Even though in a reading, fruition will absolutely mean that whatever you're working on, it's getting there. So just keep on putting in the work because it's gonna bear fruit. So that's good. Power, it has a very high priestessy vibe, for me at least. Because she has the moon, and I don't know, I kind of see this type of female, you know, the strong, the powerful, kind of a little bit of cruel kind. And that gives me High Priestess vibes, because when I think about the High Priestess, I think about Galadriel from Lord of the Rings, and she was beautiful, she was all-knowing, but she could be very cruel. She wasn't Mrs. Weasley for sure, mixing all the universes. So she is the one, the Queen of the Moon, who could also be a High Priestess on the cover of the box and the guidebook, Sovereignty. Interesting. It's the Queen of the Moon, and I kind of like the moon on this one because it's like can you I don't know if it's focusing or not, probably not, but it looks like a steampunky moon, which is good. The masculine. Oh yeah, I need something with more masculine energy because I have all these decks with more feminine than masculine energy. It's interesting that she's the feminine energy because she's the Queen of the Moon and she's the lunar god, but I mean all of them are so beautiful because God forbid a lunar god wouldn't be handsome, huh? But I appreciate this with the moon phases. I often wonder what happens with the models who end up on being on these decks. Do they know that their picture were used in a deck? The unexpected. I kinda appreciate that it's two females because it can show that sometimes love comes from a place or person you might don't expect, even though it's probably just the portal opening up is the unexpected part. And I kind of like her back tattoo. Wish I could have one like that, but We already have attraction, what we feel towards the moon and the unknown. I I actually really like this one. Discernment. This word, I keep checking what it means and I keep forgetting, which should tell me something. But I like this galaxy vibe above her head. Waxing gibbous. Oh wait, is it the... It's the Earth, it's the Sun, I mean all the planets. Oh, interesting. Now, beauty. This was the one that I showed to my sister and I was like, oh look, but here's her mouth and nose, and she was like, yeah, obviously, because I was looking at too closely at the card and I was noticing the flowers and not the pattern. But she was outside and I showed her through the window. She was like, yeah, I can see that. So it's an extra that sometimes you need to take a step back to see the big picture, which I wouldn't expect from a card called Beauty, but life can add you meanings to your cards. Wisdom. Is it wise to balance in a boat on a stack of books? I don't think so. Gratitude. With an old hand and a young hand. Being grateful for those who came before us and gave us knowledge. I think that's a really beautiful sentiment. Resilience. Oh heck yeah, you need that when you're carrying around a ball of octopus bush. And she looks more tired than the Ten of Wands. But she's carrying it because she's resilient. The darkness with the hare. How do you say this? The bunny in the official name. But it's, you know, it's funny that it's the darkness, but there's just so much light in the dark. Actually, all those flickering little ones and the moon shining the light on the tree. It's such a big difference between the two. I mean, this looks more like an organic picture to me. This looks more like a collage one. Patience will give you a balloon that you can use to fly up to the sky. No, I'm just kidding. Like, I can't wait to see, but I should check. Like, why not? Let's check what patience means. Let's say, what's the balloon? I want to know what is the... No, why am I not seeing the number correctly? Enjoy the journey, okay, not just the destination. Okay, interesting. The time has come to learn patience and avoid a lot of instant gratification. Thank you. Of course, I was not even realizing I picked patience. This is my life lesson, basically. Take your time. Things are happening you just can't see yet. Be loving and patient with your body. Okay, but where's the balloon? Please look at the picture while I'm reading through. I don't see the balloon. There's no explanation for the balloon. I'm sad. Though it's just probably that enjoy the ride, get a balloon. Could be a motto. Focus. Oh. Interesting. As in the water is, you feel like everything is swallowing up, but you just close your eyes, you take a deep breath and focus inward. And the transformation butterfly, that's kind of like cool. Hunger, Wolf Moon. Yep, I can see that. When is the Wolf Moon? I should know that, right? I will learn when it is. Fear. I absolutely love her dress. I wish I could wear something like that. It's interesting that she's the one in here who's being afraid, I'm assuming. And everything is outside, so she's actually the threat. Coming down on her with all that stuff. Interesting. Okay, this is a weird one. I mean, her face is weird. I appreciate boundaries because we protect ourselves, and sometimes it's not a good thing because there's a little flower that wants to come in, but her protection field is just up, so it needs to shatter it. Or this is an evil flower who tries to attack her and she's just protecting herself. I mean, you never know. Flowers can be evil too. Will. What's with this wheel? Now, this is another one that doesn't immediately jumps at me that what could this be mean? I mean, okay, we have the word, but number 13, you're being a mystery. Release. Oh, it's cool. She's releasing who knows what. Probably pain because she's coming from a thorny bush and the butterflies are transforming this into something else. Peace with the usual meditation pose. Isn't it funny that these days meditation is just so easily interchangeable with peace? I mean, funny as in, who would have thought a couple of, I don't know, 10 years ago that it would be so widespread that you can just be like, if you meditate you get peace, and everyone would be like, oh yeah, right. Or at least that's just my experience, but I like this, what she created, this happy bubble, peaceful happy bubble. Ugh, I absolutely love these colors. Surrender. Oh, it's interesting that these look like from those pictures NASA usually posts. What of there? Is it the Milky Way? Phew, not gonna be sure, but I think those are the Milky Way pictures, but something that looks exactly like this. So yeah, because sorry, we're just so small compared to the universe. We're nothing, which is not a bad thing actually. So who needs all the power to actually run a galaxy? I don't. Protection with the birds. I really have to check on birds. It looks like this is the second deck with birds I don't really get. Resistance. We want a resistance. I don't like her nails, I'm sorry. But she has a little tiny bug. And this is the last one. So yeah, thank you for checking this deck. I'm not sure if you became more interested or you became less interested in getting it, but I hope this helped. And I'm gonna stop because I realized I can talk like a lot. So yes, thank you very much and see you later. Bye.